We said about what the best part of your trip was. What was there any points you wanted to quit?
Okay, well, I'll tell you about what happened. And, yeah, well, so I was at this place called, somewhere. I think it was called the Leffey Pools in the Cambrian Mountains in mid-Wales.
Right.
And I decided, so I had no signal in mid-Wales because it's mid-Wales. There's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely no one. There's no shops either. It's a nightmare. But it was also the most beautiful place. But I decided to push for a really long day. And it was going all good. I was just sort of staying up high in the mountains and stuff. But it started to get dark. And it's about 9 o'clock. But I hadn't been able to charge my phone for the last 5 days. And at this point, I was using my phone for navigation.
Yeah.
And so I was on 8%. And I was like, if I don't get there to Machynlleth, which is where I was going.
Yeah.
Probably saying that wrong. Sorry, Welsh people.
I'm not Welsh.
Sure you're not. So I was like, I'll push there. I'll get really late and might be able to slip into a pub 5 minutes to charge just a little bit, call my girlfriend, say I'm alive, sort of thing. But so I was pushing, got to like 9 o'clock, starts to get dark, and I see on the horizon the rain cloud, and it starts rolling in, and the wind just whips up, and suddenly it's just a full-on rainstorm. Classic Welsh.
Yeah.
You don't know when they're coming, and they hit you hard. I managed to push to this like little forest, and well, it turns out to be quite a big forest, and I hid, and I was just pouring. I was like trying to turn my phone on, look at the maps, and then I was like 30 seconds. I was like, right, look at this map, remember it the best you can. You go down here, down there, you go left here, and turned it off because I was like, I can't turn it on again or else it will run out of charge and I'll be done for. So then I'm walking, and it's now dark now, and it's like 11 probably, and I'm thinking, I don't know where I am. I am lost, and it is just horrific rain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I'm going downhill. As long as I'm going downhill, this is fine. Eventually, I'll get to the bottom. But then it started going uphill, and I was like, well, this is not good. I'm definitely going the wrong way. So I was just like, I was done for at the moment. At that point, it was like 12 o'clock. I was just so tired. I'd been walking all day. I was like, everything was drenched, like everything.
Yeah.
I go to turn on my phone because I'm like, I'll just figure out where I am. There might be a way down. And then the phone goes, water's got in. Phone's fucked.
Right.
Just broken.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, it's fine. I just put up my tent, go to sleep. I'll dry off in the tent, and I'll figure it out in the morning. Put up my tent breaks. So I'm now lost in the dark, and everything's wet. So I just leave my tent in a puddle and go, fuck that. And then, because the wind's still really high as well.
Yeah.
So then I drag my bag under this like little conifer tree. But a conifer tree doesn't actually stop any rain. I mean, no trees do. That's a lie. It just slows it down. Makes it heavier. But anyway.
Sounds like that's experience. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
Put out my wet stuff. I'm basically just in this... my sleeping bag's just drenched. But I'm like, well, it's better to be... I have to take out my wet clothes. Well, I don't have to, but I chose to. And then get into this wet sleeping bag, naked. And then I just shivered there the whole night, hoping that I'd wake up. And I had this dream where my friend turned up in a car, picked me up, took me to Greg's. We smoked a spliff in Greg's. We fixed my tent. And then she dropped me back there. I was like, oh, here's your tent. Oh, it's dry now. Woke up. I was like, you fucking bastard. Yeah, but then I woke up to a car going past. And I was like, oh my God. It was so early in the morning as well. And then I got out of my thing and I was about to run after it. But then I realised I was naked and I was about to just go, help! help, help, help. And nobody stops for that.
I definitely wouldn't stop if I saw some naked lad.
So,
He's fucking
Running
ginger afro, ginger beard, running out naked out of a hedge. I don't think I'm stopping.
Exactly.
I'm definitely not stopping.
Yeah, no.
I'm driving faster.
And,
I might slow down to just check I've seen what I've seen, but I don't know. Yeah, no.
But I got back into the Zim bag thinking, oh, there might be another car. I'll put on like something. And then there were no other cars. Maybe it was a ghost car, maybe it was hallucinating, but it was probably just someone going to work. But yeah, then I was just like, I packed up all my stuff, packed up the wet tent. Everything is now, I was probably carrying about 20 kilos. It's probably now 30.
Yeah.
So it was just double my weight, half my weight.
God.
So heavy. And it was still completely misty, so I couldn't see anything. Couldn't see sort of past 10 meters. So I just thought, follow the water, innit?
Yeah.
My comfortless an estuary, so I just followed the water.
Okay, you did your geography.
Did my geography, follow the water.
Look for the erosion. Oh,
Yeah, finally found like...
Analyse the patterns of the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to Cardamore Valley.
And finally found this tiny little proper road and walked on that and kept walking. It was all morning, and I was like very close to like, I was like, don't cry, Freddie. You're stronger than this. You've got this. You got this. You're nearly there, probably. You've got this. And then finally got to this main road about a kilometre out of McCumpfliff, and there was just a big sign saying McCumpfliff, and I was like, yes! And I hitched in, and someone was like, oh, there's a chippy and a pub, and I was like, yes. And then they were like, and there's a train to Shrewsbury. I was like, yes! Oh my God, because the whole that day I was thinking, I wasn't thinking of quitting. I was just thinking, how am I going to survive in a hammock and a tarp for Snowdonia?